Genesis chapter 12. And the Lord said to Abram, "Go forth from your country, and from your kindred, and from your father's house, and go to the land that I will show you. And I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you, and make your name great, and be blessed. And I will bless those who bless you, and those who curse you I will curse, and all the tribes of the earth will be blessed in you." And Abram went, as the Lord spoke to him, and Lot was with him. Abram was 75 years old when he left Haran. And Abram took Saran his wife, and Lot his brother's son, and all their possessions, all that they possessed, and every soul that they possessed from Haran, and they went forth to the land of Canaan. And Abram chased the land through it as far as the place of Shechem, on the high oak, and the Canaanites then inhabited the land. And the Lord came to Abram and said to him, "To your seed I will give this land." And Abram built there an altar to the Lord who had spoken to him. And he went from there to the mountain to the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent there, Bethel towards the sea and Agai towards the east. And he built there an altar to the Lord, and called on the name of the Lord. Abram arose and went and encamped in the wilderness. And there was a famine in the land. And Abram went down to Egypt to live there, because the famine in the land was stronger. And it came to pass, when Abram was about to enter Egypt, Abram said to Sarah the woman, "I know that you are a beautiful woman. Be it then, as if you saw the Egyptians, they love that she is his wife, and strip me, but they care for you. Say, then, that I am his sister, as if it happened to me because of you, and my soul lives because of you." And when he was born, Abram entered Egypt, when the Egyptians saw his wife, that she was strong and beautiful, and the lords of Pharaoh saw her, and brought her to Pharaoh, and brought her in to Pharaoh. And Abraham needed them because of her, and sheep and calves and donkeys, children and children, hens and camels were born to him. And God cursed Pharaoh, great and wicked, and his house because of Sarah, Abram's wife. And when Pharaoh called Abram, he said, "What have you done to me, that you do not tell me that she is your wife? Why did you say that she is my sister?" And he took her to himself as a wife, and now here is your wife in front of you. Pharaoh commanded a man about Abram to send him and his wife and all that he had. Hey there. I want to share with you an incredible story from Genesis 12 that might just resonate with where you are right now. Picture this. There's a man named Abram, living comfortably among his family and friends. Life is familiar, maybe even predictable. But then, everything changes with a single call. God reaches out to Abram and says, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you." Can you imagine that? Being asked to pack up your entire life and step into the unknown, simply because you feel a nudge, a whisper telling you there's more out there for you. Abram doesn't hesitate. He gathers his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all their possessions, and sets out for Canaan without a detailed map or a 5-year plan. His journey is fueled by faith and a promise that he'll become a great nation, that he'll be blessed so profoundly that he'll be a blessing to others. As they travel, they face challenges. A severe famine forces them to detour to Egypt. Fearing for his life because Sarah is stunningly beautiful, Abram spins a half-truth, calling her his sister. This complicates things when Pharaoh takes her into his palace, but ultimately, it leads to Abram recognizing the importance of honesty and trust. So, what does this mean for you and me? Moral lessons and personal inspiration. Embrace the unknown. Just like Abram, sometimes we're called to step out of our comfort zones. It might be starting a new job, moving to a new city, or pursuing a passion you've been putting off. The unknown is scary, but it's also where growth happens. Faith over fear. Abram's journey teaches us that faith isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward despite it. Trusting in a bigger plan can guide us through the most uncertain times. Honesty matters. The detour in Egypt shows the pitfalls of not being truthful. It's a reminder that integrity is crucial, even when we're trying to protect ourselves. You are blessed to be a blessing. The promise to Abram wasn't just about him. It was about how his life would impact others. Consider how your actions and choices can positively affect the people around you. Imagine your life as a journey similar to Abram's. Start, call to action, challenges, growth, blessings shared. Every step you take can lead to new opportunities not just for yourself, but for those you encounter. Your willingness to take that first step could inspire someone else to do the same. Closing thoughts. So, what's that thing stirring in your heart? What's the leap of faith you've been contemplating? Maybe it's time to embrace it. Remember, every great story begins with a decision to start. Like Abram, you have the potential to embark on a journey that not only transforms your life, but also leaves a lasting impact on the world around you. Feel free to share your thoughts or what next step you're considering. We're all on this journey together, and who knows, your story might just be the inspiration someone else needs today.